In my last video, I documented my trip coming all the way to Greenland to fulfill a childhood dream and to surprise Air Greenland on a special mission, asking to be part of the delivery flight of their new Airbus A330-800neo. But today, I'm leaving the world's largest island on the world's longest Dash 8-200 flight, taking me all the way to Iceland's capital, Reykjavik. So please join me today when I join the pilots up front on another great aviation adventure. Thank you so much.
Back to the life. Not from Denmark or Poland.
Lots of things are being built. The airport is getting bigger now.
Yeah.
How do you think about all this?
It's too fast.
It's too much, right?
It's too. And many Danish people, they came here and looked already down at the Greenland Republic.
Is it? Would you love to have an independent Greenland?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
That's an interesting point. Yeah. And all the best with Greenland, hey? In the future. I'll be back.
And there she is, the Dash 8-200, which isn't even in production anymore. And I do believe, from my research, that today this is the longest Dash 8-200 flight in the world. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, I can think about nicer things than spending 3 hours on an international flight on such a small plane. But since we all love aviation and we love adventure, I can't think of anything more exciting on a beautiful Sunday morning here in Greenland.
This is Nuuk's International Airport, which after a very heated national debate is being extended. The runway is being stretched from 900 to 2,200 meters, which means it will be capable to accommodate the big jets, including their new A330-800neo, inviting direct flights from Europe and America, which eventually opens the door to mass tourism, something not all locals are very happy about.
But yeah, after having spent a week here in Greenland, I think it's such a beautifully unique place, blessed with natural beauty and great people and a very unique culture, you know. But I don't know how I would feel about thousands of people arrive here on a daily basis, because I think this makes this little island so unique. I mean, little island, it's the largest island in the world, but just considering the population of 50,000 people, which is nothing, they're so isolated and away from the rest of the world and all the problems and nonsense that we have. So it is very a controversial topic, I think, as well, because the problems that we have today, mainly climate change, comes because of wanting to grow, creating opportunities, wealth for people, which means we expand the runway, we bring people in here, right? While we exploit the planet and destroying our nature, you know. And this is like my opinion, you know. And I have very mixed emotions about it. Of course, I want people to have the opportunities and grow. So do I, personally. I think that's the nature of us human. But I really would love to hear your point of view, what you think about it, right? And it will also be selfish of me to say, oh, I can visit now. Why can't everybody else visit, you know? But as I said, like as it is with the people, and there is a debate, there's mixed emotions, and people don't know how they feel about opening up. For me, as an Afghan, seeing an Airbus A330 land here, amazing, having direct flights to Nuuk, have people experience all this, but what's the price that we have to pay for this? I just want to like provoke your thoughts a little bit, and maybe we can have a little debate in the comment section below, because I really want to hear your point of view. But yeah, so now let's head to the little terminal, which is really cute, and let's check in for what I believe is going to be a very unique and interesting flight.
So the airport building is still closed. I thought it would be a good idea to climb up this little mountain so I can give you a nice view of the airport from up there, which probably looks pretty cool. Yeah, that looks accessible here. Or not. No, it does not.
too bad. These are the things that you can only do in Greenland. Isn't that beautiful? I made it. I underestimated myself once more. There you go. Let's go up here. A little hike before your flight, right? Keeps the doctor away and the blood flowing. Sweet! So currently the runway is only 900 meters, but it will be extended to 2,200 to accommodate the big birds. Wow, look at this. Look at the view. That is pretty awesome. Alright, let's get down again. So, all checked in for my flight. This is the airport, rather small. At the moment there's only 4 people here. This is the departure board. It's only flights to Kangerlussuaq. This is where the international flights leave from on the Airbus, because it's the only runway long enough to accommodate the Airbus. And then our flight to Keflavik at 11:20. And this is departure gate 2. And the interesting thing is it's not just a gate, it's also the arrival hall. So literally your luggage would probably be dropped here. This luggage belt here probably competes for the smallest in the world. Fairly cute. This is the dash right here. And this is where the headquarters of Air Greenland, right there. So this is where the CEO sits. That's where Katja is located. And that's where everything is happening. So this was the Nuuk airport review.
After marking my territory, it was then time to board my first Dash 8 Dash 200 flight of my life, a plane that isn't even in production anymore since 2009. My plane today was originally delivered to Sunstate Australia Airlines in 1998, exactly 24 years ago. The plane only featured 37 seats in a 2-2 configuration, and while it's a nice and comfortable plane for a short hop, it wasn't really designed for a 3-hour flight to Iceland. However, Air Greenland invited me to spend the flight up front with the pilots, an offer I couldn't say no to as an F-geek.
And then the Airbus comes here.
And now I want you to lean back and enjoy the views climbing out of Nuuk. 80% of Greenland is still covered by ice and glaciers, which is around 600,000 years old. Almost all towns and settlements of the island are located on the coast, so when overflying Greenland, all you will see is ice, with no airports to divert, making it a very isolated experience. It was then time for a coffee, a little sandwich, some good AFGI conversations, as well as time for a selfie.
So wonderful good morning or good afternoon here from the flight deck of the Dash 8. Literally just left Greenland. We're now on our way to Iceland, probably another hour until we touch down there. Weather was amazing, views were incredible, and that's the great thing about Greenland. And yeah, getting ready for our descent into Iceland soon.
We then paid farewell to the beautiful coast of Greenland and prepared our arrival into Iceland, expecting some difficult weather conditions on approach as well as landing.
Minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
So guys, welcome to Reykjavik or Keflavik airport. I'm not staying for too long either. I'm flying to Frankfurt tomorrow on Iceland Air on the 767 in the Saga business class. That's also going to be nice. But today was a beautiful day, an adventurous day. Air Greenland, thank you so much for letting me join you guys up at the flight deck. It was an amazing experience, and for an AFGI like me, it's always a highlight. So I really appreciate that, and it was an amazing trip. Greenland is fantastic. I really fell in love with that place, and I hope that I'm going to be back very soon. It was promised to me that I can be on the delivery flight of the Airbus A330, so I hope this is going to happen. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to support my work, check out my Patreon. The link is in the description box below if you want to join my WhatsApp group, monthly Zoom sessions, and a lot of more perks. Look at my Cahill keyring. Don't know, do I have one? Oh, there we go. Right here, and yeah, that should be it. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, wherever you're off to, have a safe trip.